thanks for tuning in. Today I wanted to do a tag video. This tag was created by Be Fabulous with me, Irene. I will link her down below. It's the popular items that didn't work out for me tag that she has created. And I have a couple of items that I wanted to share, as you can see over here. They're both from Chanel, and I just wanted to go through some of the reasons why these popular items didn't work for me. The first item is in this little box right here, and it is a little brooch from Chanel. If you've seen like my collection video or my accessories video, you would have noticed that I have this little brooch right here. I want to say I purchased this in 2017. Yeah, 2017. And it's just a classic CC brooch that has the leather intertwining through a like more matte champagne gold. It's not really like matte, but it's not super shiny. And I really liked this because there were no rhinestones in it. There was nothing that was going to fall out. It was pretty classic looking with the leather and chain detail, and it was a light champagne gold. So it would work with both more yellow gold and silver hardware. So I thought this was a really classic piece to have, and I think like many folks who start building out their collection, it is at a much more entry-level price point in terms of purchasing something from Chanel. So in 2017, when I came across this brooch, I was really excited to add it to my collection. The main reason I'm including this in this tag is because I have not worn it a lot. I've had it since 2017. It's been like a solid, I would say a solid like 2 years since I've had it, and I've only worn it really a handful of times. If I think about why I haven't been able to incorporate into my lifestyle, into my wardrobe and things like that, I think there are several things that really stand out. One is that I have long hair, and so my hair typically it ends up in this spot where I would typically put a brooch, right? It would be somewhere around here. And so because my hair is longer and I typically leave my hair down, my hair ends up covering the brooch. Now, what about the times when my hair is up? I do put my hair up, especially as the weather gets warmer and things like that. I'm not that great with my hair, so I'm not able to put together really fancy hairstyles. So, you know, it's either up in a ponytail or it's up in a bun, and it's usually up because I want it to be out of my face. And I typically wear outfits that are more casual when I have my hair up, because if I'm like dressing up for an occasion, I'm likely to have like freshly washed my hair and like styled it so that it goes with that outfit. So because I'm dressed a lot more casually, I'm less likely to lean towards adding a brooch accessory to my outfit versus, you know, larger earrings like this that pop but, you know, don't seem that extra. Or having, you know, an additional bracelet, or having a cute handbag to like really spice up the outfit. So when I'm really casual, I tend not to wear it, and then when I'm really dressed up, I tend to have my hair down, and then it's like in the area that I would cover like where the brooch would be. And also if I'm wearing a more delicate top, like a silk blouse or like a cashmere sweater, I'm not as likely to then put a brooch on it, because I think it might damage the actual fibers of the clothing item. So then, you know, it could be something that goes on a jacket, and then the seasons in which I'm wearing a jacket in which I would have a brooch on it are also limited. So those are some of the struggles that I have found in incorporating it into my wardrobe. But it is such a classic piece, and it is such a classic design that I know I won't part with it. I'm just actively thinking of other ways to be able to incorporate it. One of the ways is to maybe add a chain. So if I have like a long necklace chain around, you know, with the bar of the brooch, then I can wear it kind of as a pendant. I think that might be really cool and a nice way to wear it for really casual outfits. So I am in the process of looking for some chains to be able to try that out. If any of you have creative ways to, incorporate brooches into your wardrobe and your lifestyle, I'd really be interested to know, so please let me know down below. The other item is also from Chanel. It's in this big bag right here. And this is my vintage jumbo. This is a single flap jumbo with the vertical quilt, as you can see, and the back has a large pocket. And this has the actual, I think it's like 18K plated gold hardware. And this is a vintage piece that I picked up. This is one of the earlier pieces that I added to my collection. I always thought the jumbo size would be the perfect size for me. It's not too big, it's not too small, and I thought, this is the most versatile piece. Given I'm building my collection, this would be the piece, this would be the size that I have to go for. And so when I found this vintage gem, I went ahead and I added it to my collection, and I'm really excited that it is a part of my collection. I adore it and I love every time I look at it. But I purchased this, I want to say 2015. Yeah, about 2015. So I've had it for 3+ years, not quite 4 years yet. And I have only carried it a handful of times. And every year in the past couple of years, I've only worn it about twice a year. And that is a very, very low metric for me. I tend to wear my bags frequently, and I also switch out of my bags like every day. Over the weekend, I can carry multiple bags, even like going out during the day, going out for dinner, and each day of the weekend, I tend to switch out my bags. So like the fact that I've only carried this twice in a year is a really low metric. I know the jumbo is a really, really popular size. The single flap was a specific choice that I made because I don't like having a double flap. I like the convenience of being able to open and access all of the items inside. I don't want to have to fuss with another flap. So I think that feature of this bag is perfect. And I highly recommend that if that's a point of contention for some folks. But in terms of the jumbo size for me, I think it's a bit too large. As I've continued to build my collection and as I've started to really figure out what handbags work best for me, I noticed that smaller bags are my preference. I like how they look, I like how they fit the essentials that I need, and that they're not extra like bulk or extra weight that I really have to carry around with me. It's not so much that this handbag is heavy, though it can get heavy when it gets filled all the way. It's more so that I don't find myself needing that extra space. I don't carry a lot of items for like day to day that I really get a lot of value out of the extra space that this has. The times that I do carry this bag tend to be in the colder months, so fall or winter time, where I have like gloves, maybe a hat, and some extra items that I would be carrying with me naturally because it's cold outside. So in that sense, I do find myself carrying this sometimes because I know if I want to put my gloves away, I can put them in here. But like in the summertime, when the weather gets warmer and I'm getting hot, like I don't want more leather, like some large leather bag on the side of me that's like sticking to me, right? Like that's just not a sensation I really want to deal with. In the summertime, I typically carry smaller bags. If I do need a larger bag, then I tend to gravitate towards one of those canvas bags, just like a tote, just a canvas tote, because it's large, it'll fit my items, and it's kind of airy and breezy. It won't really stick to me and feel like it's like weighing me down much. Because of that, this jumbo is not something that really works for me. Having said that, just like the brooch, this is such a classic piece, and I absolutely love this item every time I look at it. Seriously, I just like, whenever I take it out, just to even look at it, it like makes me really happy. It is such a beautiful piece. a beautiful handbag. So I don't think I'll be parting ways with it really. It's one that I will probably cherish in my collection, but it is one that I fully acknowledge that I don't use as much as I would like because it doesn't work for my lifestyle. So that's everything. Those are the couple of really popular luxury items that just don't work for me. I hope this was helpful for some of you. If you find that these items haven't worked for you, please let me know why. I'd be curious to know. Or if these items are like your absolute favorite, they're your must-have items, then also let me know why. There might be something that I'm missing that I just, haven't been enlightened to yet. So please let me know down below. I'd be really curious to know. If you have any questions, please leave them down below or head on over to Instagram where I'd be happy to help however I can. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate all of your feedback and support. If you like this kind of content, I put out new videos every Sunday, so if you'd like to be one of the first to know, feel free to subscribe. So until next time, bye!